How you doing, and welcome to another episode of Collecting with Rob. So today I got a bunch of pieces back from JSA. My framer and friend was had them over at his shop, and he was JSA was pretty much came down there, and they were just authenticating pretty much everybody who wanted to come in and send some stuff to see, if it's real, if it's fake, likely real, likely not genuine. They came down, and they were super busy. I heard a lot of people showed up. And in fact, they didn't even get through everybody's items, which sucks. Some people didn't get some of their stuff certified because it just ran out of time. But I got a bunch of my stuff certified. Majority of this stuff I knew was real. I mean, some of the stuff I actually got in person, and some of the stuff I got from very, very trusted people that I know. So I knew they were real. One item that I've had for 15 years. I would, when I was a young kid, probably one of my first autographs I've ever bought. Well, actually I didn't actually buy it. I was a kid. My parents bought for me. And, back then there was no TPA. There was no, third-party authenticator. There was no JSA, no Beckett. I think PSA might have been starting around then. I'm not too sure, but really not many third-party authenticators that, call out certain these fake sellers on eBay and things like that. So I purchased this item. Always thought it was real. I trusted the person it was from eBay. I didn't do my research at the time because I was a kid. My parents didn't really know. You're trying to trust people. You think everyone, they're selling an autograph. You think it's real. Who's going to be that person to, fake an autograph, But people do it all the time, unfortunately. I think I read somewhere it's 90% of eBay uncertified items are fake. So you got to keep aware. You got to be careful with that. Purchase from third parties. If not, third-party authenticator companies, purchase from rack sellers, people you trust, in-person sellers, things like that. And also do the research on yourself. Look at what the autograph looks like. Look at some examples online. And if it looks kind of different to you, chances are it's not real. If the price is ridiculously low for what you've seen them going for, probably not real as well. So keep all these things in mind when you're buying these items. So again, this is a piece that I had for 15 years. I'll show you at the end of the video. Unfortunately, yeah, it failed. I had a suspicion that it wouldn't pass. Just as I started to learn more about autographs the past year or so, I kind of can see the habits of signers and the patterns that they do, and that's pretty much what third-party authenticators do. And to me, this one kind of started to look off to me, so I'm like, let me get this JSA certified, or checked at least, and see if it passes. My suspicions were correct; it did not pass. So I'll show you what that is. But first, let's show you everything that did pass, which is everything else. So, as you know, I met Nick Castle a couple of weeks ago, and I had him sign a NECA figure. I wanted to get this certified. Orange pen. Very cool. As everyone knows by now, if you watch the channel, you're familiar with me in the groups, I don't think I've ever sold a single autograph in my life, and I don't plan on to. I mean, my goal is eventually to pass these down to my kids when, eventually when I have kids, and, just keep it going generations. I think this is just collections that I just love. It's a hobby that I love, but I understand, certain things can happen that, you might need money sometimes, and I may need to sell certain items and things like that, and if that was the case, you want things to be certified. Even though you saw it in person, I have pictures of me having him sign it, but still that certification sticker means a lot. And I know a lot of people don't like stickers on the items. I think it looks cool. It just makes it look, oh wow, this is JSA certified, this is Beckett certified. So I don't know, I'm weird like that. Anyway, so that's the first thing I'm going to show you. Second thing, we got Aliens Michael Bean, again, another person that I met a couple of weeks ago. JSA started. This is so cool. Just the paint pen, the way this was. Very cool item. Love getting NECA figures and Funkos signed now. I think it's, especially NECA figures, like Funkos everyone's getting. It's like the fad right now. But I think NECA figures is pretty cool. It's more rare. And these things worth a pretty decent amount of money without signatures. With signatures, it's a pretty cool piece. Alright, so let's move on. Let's move on to the very first Hailee Steinfeld Kate Bishop Funko Pop in the world right now. I don't know anybody. If someone can point out another one where these are available, let me know, because I think this is the only one right now that's actually double certed. It's pre-certed by ACOA, and ACOA actually gave me a little history. They actually know someone who was actually attending, like a rack seller that was there at the time when this was getting signed, who actually witnessed it. So this is almost like a witness on the streets of London. This was signed on the streets of London. Kate Bishop Funko. Now it's JSA certed. Really cool. And again, it comes from celebrity signings. So if you want to check them out on Facebook, they do a lot of the London and all the England area stuff. So they're from England, and you know, when the celebrities come there for different premieres or whatever shows, they usually get them. So they're good. They're a good trusted seller, and this is now double certed, and the only one that I know of that's in existence right now. Keeping with the topic, again, Hailee Steinfeld, her private signing sold out. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of Funkos. I ordered a few Funkos that I got with really cool inscriptions, and I'm not going to say what they are. I don't want to ruin it, because the inscriptions are sick, and I don't think anyone else got some of these inscriptions that I thought of. Again, I'll have the biggest collection when you see it, so look out for that video probably when everything starts coming back. It'll be different videos. Probably end of April it'll begin, leading to May, and maybe even going into June, depending on also Florence Pugh, because her signing is going to be in May. She's a little later. Anyway, another Hailee from GTV Reality. Now this is certified as well. JSA. Again, it's cool to have these things certed. Just, it's also a peace of mind for yourself, but also, you know, everybody wants to see it certed. I mean, if it's not certed, even if you know it's real, even if you physically saw the person, there's always going to be that one skeptic person who's like, well, how come you're not getting it certed? So for 20 bucks, not bad. Now for the fun part, the thing that failed. Not really fun for me, but, you know, interesting enough. Okay, so JSA actually wrote me a letter, so let me see. To whom it may concern, we regret to report that after a thorough examination of your recently submitted autograph, we are unable to certify its legitimacy. Several factors became apparent during our inclusive examination that prevented us. I like how they tell us, like, you know, exactly why it failed. That's really cool and definitely important to me. Atypical letter slant, angle, and or pitch. So they look at the slanting, how it looks. Baseline misaligned. It was drawn very slowly, so it looks like almost the person was trying to copy her signature at the time of this person. Excessive pen pressure or improper shading. Hesitation. Irregular letter shape. Irregular strokes. Irregular spacing between letters. Poor line quality. The sizing of letters were disproportionate. Autographs. So this is just the different reasons. So on behalf of James Spence Authentication, we have opined this conclusion based on our extensive working comprehension and involvement with the autograph hobby, expertise in the area of autograph analysis, and our professional experience. We appreciate your consideration, you know, and it's signed by James Spence and all that. This was actually signed by, well, it's not actually signed, it's fake, but what I thought it was signed was by Miley Cyrus. It's a microphone. Here it is, if you want to see what it looks like yourself. There was like, that's supposed to be a heart, I guess. So it looks like somebody, whoever duped me, tried to replicate her signature, which drew it very slowly. The angles were a little off. And at the end of the day, gave me a fake, worthless microphone. It's a real working microphone, so maybe I can use it as a microphone. I don't know. But this is garbage. This is crap now. So again, you got to look out for these people. You got to look out for these people. You got to be smart. If you're a little hesitant on a certain autograph, ask for opinions from a lot of people in the community. There's always a bunch of people that will know a certain amount about a certain person. And then you can always send it in for quick opinions to Beckett, ACOA, and places like that. So yeah, that's what I got today back from JSA. Again, it sucks when you get something that's deemed fake that you've had for so many years, but I rather know now that at least, okay, it's fake, that's it, it's done. It's never gonna be, you know, thrown out in the world or anything. It's just gonna be scrapped or just sit on my desk collecting space. That's it. But, you know, just knowing that gives me a relief, knowing that, you know, at least it won't go out into circulation and someone else will get duped. That would be bullshit. And I know that happens certain times, and it's, you know, at least I know it's fake, and that's done. I'm happy with everything else that I got real. Very interesting enough, if you look out an upcoming video I'll be having soon, I just recently won in a mystery box. I'll give it away a little bit. Actually, it's a Miley Cyrus, and this one is actually real. So very, very weird how through the timing, like just randomly I got a fake one, and then randomly I win randomly a real one out of nowhere. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, so look out for that video, and as always, happy collecting.